Hey, so a few months ago when I first started on TikTok, I talked about the Lampard inquiry in the county of Essex. Unfortunately, at the time, being quite new to TikTok, I don't think the algorithm really shared that video. So I'm just going to do it again because it might be of great importance to people living in Essex or having relatives who have been a victim of what this inquiry is about. Very simply, the Lampard inquiry, just reading from there because I put in my notes exactly. The Lampard inquiry is the first and only of its kind, and it is because it has been given additional rights over and above what a normal inquiry does have. And it's an inquiry into mental health services in the county of Essex. It's estimated that more than 2,000 people have died whilst mental health inpatients in Essex. These are the NHS mental health hospitals, right? So between the years of 2000 and 2023, it is expected that well over 2,000 people have died as inpatients in those hospitals. Sadly, an exact number of the people who have died whilst under the care of Essex Mental Health Services is unknown and is likely to never be known. The Lampard inquiry is a result of tireless and extensive campaigning by families to uncover what has gone wrong in provision of mental health services in Essex, resulting in the most tragic outcomes. Now, I was very lucky to speak to some of the individuals who worked and pushed for years to get this inquiry going, particularly one of the mother of one of the children who died as an inpatient and who was one of the big driving force behind getting this inquiry approved by the UK government. It took a long time. It took several years. So this is ongoing right now. The data that I've just read out to you is from the 31st of October 2025 from Irwin Mitchell Solicitors website, who are acting on behalf of certain individuals, family members, representing family members in this inquiry. So if you are in Essex and if you have suffered any malpractice in psychiatric mental hospitals, be aware that this inquiry is happening, or if you have relatives to whom something has happened. But you know what? Do not just limit it to Essex. We have many, many more counties in the UK. And another post that I'd made months ago, I talked about how about 20 years ago, I think it was about 2004, I was doing a lot of voluntary work in this area, and I had placed Freedom of Information Act request to 3 hospitals in Cheshire, which at the time were the ones with ECT clinics. So this was the Countess of Chester Hospital, Warrington Trust, and Wythenshawe Hospital in South Manchester. And at the time, they were, when I got the response back, there were over 1,000 individuals every year receiving electric shock treatment just in that county, in those 3 hospitals. So just if you are aware yourself of any malpractice, any abuse for yourself or a family member or somebody else, then really keep up with this channel. I will be putting loads of information on what you can do about it, who you can contact, and all that sort of thing. But don't keep to just Essex. I just want to know that it is happening in Essex, and if anybody has experienced something similar in other counties, then they can definitely raise their voice.